Hi, welcome to the Energy and Balance podcast. My name is Michelle, and today I'm going to be looking at crystals for money and financial success, prosperity, stability, and growing your wealth. Money crystals support you in financial growth, confidence around money, and really creating more focused, clearer financial thinking. And that's all about improving your current financial situation, because when your current financial situation is under pressure, it causes an awful lot of stress and it just makes life really difficult. It's constantly on your mind, you're struggling to move forward, and it's probably one of the most challenging times in your life when you are struggling with money and having that pressure on you to actually move forward can leave you mentally exhausted, just frustrated, particularly when you think you're doing the right things and you're just not getting forward. Financial success is about attracting more money. We're talking about money. We're not talking about abundance. Abundance is a different area, and I'll be doing a podcast on it in the future. Financial success is very much focused on money, and it's about improving your relationship with money so that you can make clearer financial decisions and really recognize financial opportunities when they come and they're presented to you. It's about progression forward. It's about steady progression forward that makes it to increase so that you're in a not as financially stressed and you're in a better position to move forward. Now, a lot of people work with your financial crystals when they want to create and focus on a much stronger position over their money. We're going to look at a range of different crystals so that some are making you feel more stable, some are making you feel more motivated, some are making you more focused. There's a whole lot of different aspects that come together when you're actually working with different subjects. So I've drawn together and put together a range of crystals that are going to support you with their energy to be able to really embrace a better mindset on money and financial success. First of all, we really need to recognize some financial blocks and some scarcity patterns that you might be holding. This is something that is very much to do with shadow work. Now, if you haven't listened to my shadow work podcast, then pop back to last week and download it and have a listen to it, because shadow work is about recognizing what's blocking you. It's recognizing why you might have those scarcity patterns, and it's about working your way through them. So sometimes things that trigger us over money can be something that was said to you when you were 8 years old, and something about you're not worthy of it, or something about, oh, you don't need that, only the rich have that, or something negative that has stuck in your mind over the years that keeps reoccurring, and it's creating these scarcity patterns within you. So while you can embrace all of the different crystals and the energy can help, unless you actually recognize your scarcity patterns and are able to work your way through them and remove those financial blockages that you have, then it will only get you so far. So it's a real combine everything when you are working with these deep emotional things. So once you really recognize those underlying blockages, it's essential to be able to release them so that you can have that long-term financial success. It makes by doing the two things together, it's going to make working with your financial crystals so much, and their energy so much more. There's not going to be any resistance. You're going to be able to move forward and really work out what you want in life, the money success that you want, and release the blockages that are holding you back. But let's move on to the best crystals for money and financial success. My first one is it's not number one. They're a combination of different energies. So it's the first one on my list, and it's pyrite. Pyrite, through history, has had a very strong connection to wealth and strength and financial focus. It's really about drawing on your inner strength and bringing that financial success to you. It's about alleviating the pressure that you feel and feeling more grounded so that you can stay focused on your goals, and not just your short-term goals. It helps you set a different range of different goals so that you can move forward and really start building and creating. Now, pyrite is called fool's gold, and that's because of the color of it and it looking like gold. But please don't associate that with the energy that's behind it, that energy of building that financial stability. It's a metal stone, and it really has that strength and foundation to keep your financial focus and your business success to move forward. The next stone we're going to look at is jade. Jade, throughout history, has been known for prosperity, luck, and really balance. So that's what it brings through in your financial stability and long-term prosperity. And a little bit of luck thrown in to help you choose or help guide you through the right pathway, the right decisions. It really does support that financial stability, wiser financial thinking, and a greater relationship with yourself and money. So this is a great one to work with when you're working on your triggers, because it's about increasing and really making your relationship with money an awful lot positive. So it's not about impulse. It's not about moving fast and getting there and doing everything. It's about creating calmer thinking so that you can make more rational and balanced decisions around finances and where your prosperity is and what your long-term goals are. It has a calming effect, so it really does help to bring down and have the financial pressure that you can feel under. And it helps to stabilize that so that you can move forward a lot calmer and just a lot in a better place around money and wealth in your life. Tiger's Eye is next. Sometimes when we're looking at changing our financial situation, we can be very much pulled down by confidence. Not just in confidence in ourselves, but confidence in the decisions that we're making from a financial perspective. And then once we've made those decisions, having the confidence to take the steps and move forward. Tiger's Eye is going to bring through that masculine energy that is all about confidence, grounding, and action, so that you can find that balance of where you are and really strive forward with the motivation, the clear thinking all around your financial opportunities and everything that comes your way. It helps to protect you, ground you, and alleviate the fears you might be feeling around financial situations. So having the confidence to move forward in them, reducing the fears and being more grounded in moving forward is what Tiger's Eye brings through. Our next one is Moss Agate. Moss Agate is all about increase, all about growing, all about increasing everything, and that real just supporting your financial growth, the opportunities, and really rebuilding your confidence over steady progression. It's not a fast one. It's not a fast energy. It's not a get out there and do it energy. It's a slow growth energy that just lets you be calm, and it makes you realize that every single step is a step towards better finances, better relationship with money. Everything you do is about progressing forward. And it really does alleviate those. When you are struggling with finances, you can have, yes, the self-doubts, but you can also have that just feel so discouraged of where you are. And Moss Agus brings through that steadiness to say, keep on going. It's like a plant growing. Water it, do everything you need to do to it, and it will continue to grow over time. So that's the lesson that Moss Agate teaches you around finances, that if you keep giving it what it needs, it grows, it continues, and it will create a steadier, calmer mindset, while it also supports you having some patience while everything goes in place and everything starts to grow and move forward with your financials. Next one is malachite. Now, malachite it's a stone that some people love and some people hate. That's because it has a really dense energy, and it's got a dense energy that really makes you face things. So it's a fantastic one, again, with working with what is triggering you to not be able to embrace that money in your life. But it allows you to look at that, see what the triggers are, and then bring about financial transformation. That's what malachite is. It's a deep penetrating stone and energy that really gets you to recognize the things that are holding you back, and then helps you move through them so that you're transformed to a stronger position and a better point. So you've got that personal power to be able to embrace the financial changes that are happening. Because sometimes when we move into some change, whether that's financial or any part in our lives, we can then hit resistance as well. And that resistance and those triggers will stop us moving past that point. So malachite helps us break through that so that our financial transformation just progresses forward. It really does bring you greater awareness of why you're holding the blockages, and understand that deep inside it is fear-based of moving forward, and then break through them and really transform into who you can be. Our next one's garnet. Garnet is all about motivation. It's all about having the persistent attitude to that real get your teeth in this, and I'm just going to go forward, forward, forward. Nothing is going to stop me. It doesn't matter if I've got $1 in my pocket or $100, $1,000, whatever. It does not matter my personal situation, because I can break through this. I can persist, and I can become all I need to be. So it's a great one when you've got that financial pressure that's on you, because it reminds you to just keep going, to work towards, be motivated, get your financials together, get your confidence that you can do it, and really stay focused on that long-term goal. But at the same time, have that passion in your belly, that real fire that this is what you want. You can embrace this, and you can move forward and really become, from a financial perspective, from a money perspective, from a wealth perspective, everything you have ever dreamed of being. So those are my top crystals for my top 6 crystals for money and financial success. Now you say, I've got the crystals. What am I going to do with them? So some ways that you can use these crystals can be as simple as carrying one around with you, making a mojo bag. A mojo bag is just a heap of different things that are items that are associated with money. And if you bring all of those together, say Chinese luck coins or cinnamon or jade or whatever you want to put, citrine, whatever you want to put in this money bag, you put it together with all of these things that are what represents financial success to you. And then you write down your intention and you put that in there as well. You can put the intention wherever you want so that you're reinforcing it and saying it at any point. And then you pop it in your pocket, carry it around with you. And a really good tip is when you're feeling low, when you're struggling, put your hand on it and just let the energy move through you. And it reinforces and reminds you, you've got that tactile reminder that, hey, I am moving towards money and financial success. That is where I'm going. Things have just been rough, but I can push through and I'm going to get there. Another thing you can do is, I've talked about this previously and I'll be talking about it again, is I do encourage everyone to have a space, their own personal space. It doesn't have to be big, but it's somewhere that you set up that is your space. And it's where you can go and shut off from the rest of the household, shut off from the rest of the world, and meditate. And just take the time, if it's not meditation, take the time to really rebalance yourself. Listen to a podcast. Do whatever you need. And if you've got your feng shui money abundance area is another place that is fantastic to set up for a financial grid and placement. So you can have them both together, you can have them separately, but it is about setting up that space with what is on your mind and what your intention is. And if your intention is wealth and financial success, then set that up, anchor it into that space and go there and be in that energy. Have your affirmations plastered all over the place if you want to. Have wealth symbols all over the place. Just do what you need to do in that space to create that energy that is going to put your vibration into that vibration. So into that abundance space. All right. Our next one is meditating on financial success and goal focus practices. Now, meditating doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out process. I think this is where a lot of people get stuck and they think, oh, I can't do that. I don't have time to meditate. Guess what? Stop at traffic lights. And meditation is about the space that you're in within your mind and coming down to a deeper level. And it's about taking a few breaths and really calming yourself. Some of the best meditations I've done have been on long trips. You can get into that state where you know exactly what you're doing, you know exactly what you're going, and you're going to get there safely, but your mind is going over things and you're working through things. And that can be a meditative state, as much as sitting down and being in your calm space and meditating. Meditating is about calming down, refocusing yourself, grounding yourself, recentering yourself. And while you're in that state, you can also let your subconscious know where you want to go. So if you are going to meditate regularly, or every time you meditate, you go in, you're thankful for the abundance in your life and everything around you, and then you set the affirmation of where you want to go, that you welcome prosperity, opportunity, and financial growth into my life. And you have that intent, that affirmation that you are going to put together at the beginning, at the end, wherever you want to put it, but it's your mind being told again and again and again that this is where you're going, this is what you need, this is what you want, this is what is. So making that 5 minutes in the shower, 5 minutes before you go to bed, the first thing you say to yourself when you wake up, taking a few deep breaths and taking yourself down to a deeper level and reinforcing that every single time. Our next one is I've got Money Crystal Essence Spray. Now, these are using little things that are a reminder, a trigger, and everything else it's kind of breaking through when you're feeling that anxiety over stress. So it's the same and goes beautifully hand in hand with the Mojo bag, because you are, a lot of the time when I'm making essences, I will absolutely 100% use essential oils. I will find out the best sprays, the best scents, essentials that can go towards the subject that I'm doing. And so what you've got is spray it over your head, let it fall down over you. You've got the physical sensation that is hitting you. You've got the vibration that is within it that's hitting you, and you're hit by the scent of abundance. It's really easy to make up. Well, it's pretty easy to make up essences. So I suggest if you haven't had a go, have a go for making them up, because it's also a lot of fun. It's about using the right moon, and that is about the growing moon. So you're growing your abundance, you're growing your money, you're growing your wealth. It's about getting together the right crystals that work for you to go into this essence. If you check out my website, I do have a page that's all about abundance crystal essence, the right moon, the right crystals, and the right essences, so you can put it together. And then once you've made it, all you need to do is, when you're feeling a bit of anxiety, when you just need a boost, when you need that reminder that finance, money, success is what you want, then you just take it above your head and a couple of sprays and let it fall down through your aura and help to really rebalance and refocus yourself towards doing it. Now, don't think that you only have to do one of these. I would recommend any number of them put together. If you want to carry a Mojo bag around with you in your pocket, in your bag you have your essence spray. You've got an affirmation that is folded up and put in your wallet along with a wealth crystal, so that every time you take your wallet or you pick it up, you've got that physical reminder. The more you can create a wealth and financial success reminders around you, the more you are going to be in that vibration to be able to accept them into your life. So combine them, find what's right for you. Have it on your mirror. Have it high enough in your shower. A shower is a fantastic place to reinforce affirmations and intentions, because a lot of the time the water calms us down and puts us in a really open, receptive state. So what I'd like to say is, the more you can embrace this, the more you can put this into your life, the stronger it's going to be, the more it's going to change your mindset, and the more it's going to allow you to be able to embrace, move forward, discover what your blockages and triggers are so that you can work your way through them, and be open to really being that money and financial success person. All right. That's it for today's podcast. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you think I've given some worthwhile stuff here, then please share it. There is nothing worse than being in financial stress. There is nothing worse than having all of that anxiety, that stress, and everything else about financial worries. And pass it on to whoever needs it, because if we can start changing that mindset, bringing that better vibration into people's lives, then we are going to be in a better place with those around us and a better place with us. So you can listen to this on YouTube, my website, or Spotify. So please like, share, and let's get some money and financial success out there. All right then. Thank you very much for listening, and have a fantastic day.